Gentleman yields back. Chair now recognizes the ranking member of the full committee, Mr. Walden, for 5 minutes.
Good morning, Madam Chair, and welcome to all our witnesses and guests. Thank you all for being here. As Ranking Member Guthrie mentioned, purchasing tickets to a live event is something we can all relate to. I didn't know he was 11 when he saw Elvis, though. That's, yeah, wow, you're old. Live entertainment, whether it's a concert, a theater event, or a sporting event, can lead to once-in-a-lifetime experiences that create lasting memories. However, a lack of transparency or deceptive acts and/or fraud in the industry can cause a lot of frustration, to say the least. In some cases, financial harm to consumers. Some of these issues include deceptive white-label websites. You've heard about that, speculative tickets, fraudulent tickets, to name just a few. I look forward to hearing what the 6 companies before us today are doing about that, and what you're doing to combat some of these issues, protect consumers, and ensure consumer satisfaction. As Mr. Guthrie mentioned, it's important we keep in mind distinctions with ticket availability issues, different types of white label websites, and more. But it's equally important that we balance consumer protection with potentially unintended consequences, to the industry that will ultimately negatively impact consumers as we explore potential solutions to some of these issues. For example, a 2018 U.S. Government Accountability Office report that was requested by, as you heard, the bipartisan leaders of the committee on event ticket sales and market characteristics and consumer protection issues noted that there are advantages and disadvantages to certain practices, and in some cases it's unclear whether new requirements would introduce new compliance challenges for the ticketing industry, such as requiring companies to disclose proprietary information. Therefore, it's important that this subcommittee gathers all the information necessary and the facts before determining what the potential solutions may be to further enhance consumer protection within the industry. Furthermore, the Better Online Ticket Sales Act of 2016, known as the BOTS Act, was signed into law in 2016, yet neither the Federal Trade Commission nor the states have taken enforcement action under this statute to date. In addition, the issues outlined in the committee's bipartisan letter sent to the 6 companies in November, it would be helpful to hear from you all before us today whether you see bots as an issue in the industry now, and how, if at all, it is harmful to consumers, so the issue of the bots. I understand bad actors utilizing bots to game our system may be beyond our borders. That does not mean they are beyond our reach. I'm proud of this committee's leadership on extending the U.S. Safe Web Act that reaffirms the FTC's ability to hold foreign bad actors accountable. As with many problems, there's no easy fix, and that's probably true with this as well. This committee should work with the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, as part of our investigation to figure out how we can address not only this bots issue, but also other ticket issues that present concrete harms to consumers. The most important thing to keep in mind across the issues that will be discussed today is the need for transparency and appropriate disclosures to consumers. And if there's adequate transparency, consumers will then have the necessary information they need in order to make an informed decision about whether or not they want to purchase a live event ticket, who they want to purchase the ticket from, and what kind of ticket they want to purchase, and what the breakdown is for the total cost of the ticket, including taxes and fees. For example, if a consumer knows that a ticket's dynamically priced and knows what it means for a ticket to be dynamically priced, it should then be left to the consumer to decide whether or not they want to purchase a dynamically priced ticket. In addition, the limits placed on a ticket that designate whether the ticket's transferable or not should be clearly disclosed to consumers before the consumer purchases the ticket, so that consumer understands the limitations placed on the ticket to help avoid possible frustration and financial loss down the road. So again, I want to thank you all for being here today, testifying before the Oversight Investigation Subcommittee. I look forward to listening to your testimony and working with my colleagues here on the committee on both sides to ensure that we make fully informed decisions that enhance consumer protections.